Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. The 8th, right? March 8th. Just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Something really cool. I actually got into the top leaderboard for doing this video challenge this month. So far we've done our first week of videos and I was able to get into the top 50, which is really exciting. So I'm going to continue to push these videos out and find some fun and exciting, valuable things I can share with you guys. And thank you so much for the likes and the comments and the shares. It's really encouraging to me. You guys are really awesome. Thank you. Okay, so today, I don't know if you saw my earlier post, but I announced that I was going to be doing this pine needle tea for the first time I've ever tasted it. You might have heard of pine needle tea if you guys have ever watched or read Hunger Games, where Katniss makes this pine needle tea. Give me a thumbs up or a smiley face if you remember her making that. It always intrigued me because as an herbalist, I was never looked at pine trees as part of herbology. Pine needles aren't really in any of my herbal books either. So I was like, I want to know more about this. So I looked into it. And why pine needles? It sounds so strange, so weird. Pine needles actually are very high in vitamin C and vitamin A. And I'm going to throw this right out here, a disclaimer too, right away. Not all pine needles are good for you. Some can be poisonous, some can be toxic to your system. So when you're going to go out and think that you can just run out and pick the first evergreen tree and those should be pine needles, don't pick those pine needles because until you look first. You want to forage correctly, you want to wildcraft correctly, look online, you can look up different trees, the bark, the pine cones. You want to make sure you pick the right pines and the right pine needles. I picked a white pine today to demonstrate for tea. Okay, that aside, we always want to be safe when we're making herbal items and things from nature. We want to pick the right things. Where was I? Vitamin C. Pine needles are filled with vitamin C. In fact, Native Americans gave them to people who came over to settle here because they had scurvy, and they gave them pine needle tea because it's very high in vitamin C. It helps with cold relief. It's a decongestant. It gives you mental clarity. It helps with fatigue. And when it's made as a tea and then cooled, you can use it as an antiseptic wash. It's really, really neat how this all comes from pine needles. Okay. So here I have, and hopefully I wildcrafted correctly, here I have my white pine needles, and I chopped them all up on my cutting board, and I let them steep. I used almost boiling, because you want to be careful not boiling. I used almost boiling water, and I put them in my steeper, and they've changed colors. This is like bright green, this is kind of like yellowish. So we're going to see what, cool little strainer here, right? S for Sarah. Sarah here from Connecticut. All right. Okay, so I don't know. First thing I think is it smells fishy. It smells different. Okay, it's pretty clear. It's really not that bright of a color. I've read too that it's better if they're fresher pine needles, not winter pine needles. But whatever, we'll try it anyway. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of nervous to try this. All right. Okay, so I'm still getting this fishy taste. What is up with that? But it's not bad. It is not bad. Will I drink this every day? I don't know. I don't know if I would drink this every day. But I bet with a little bit of honey or stevia, it probably wouldn't taste so bad. I'm not saying it tastes terrible. It just tastes different. Okay, so it's pleasant in the way that it's comforting. I don't know, like, you know when you get the smell of pine and like Christmas or like pine candles? Take that smell and that like ease, you're like, you like that good smell, you're going to the forest and you're going for a walk and you have that pine everywhere. That feeling of, it's in this tea. That's what that feeling is. That's very cool. Still getting like it must be an oily taste because I know that there are oils that are going to secrete from the pine needles as they're sitting there, so maybe that's that oily taste. I think that's fishy. Anyway, I just got a cup of vitamin C, vitamin A. It's going to help decongest if I have any congestion. It's going to help with mental clarity and fatigue. So it's not bad at all when you look at all the benefits you're getting from it. So anyway, again, be safe if you're going to go out and forage for pine needles. Make sure you are getting the correct ones. And I hope this challenges you guys to try something new, whether in your field of practice to go out and find something different, or just anywhere in life to try something different. Head outside and find some pine needle tea. Alright guys, I'm signing off. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Bye.